So now that we have you here for the Chess 2 interview, what were your major priorities or non-negotiables? Like what had to be on the board for the game design?
Well, we needed to bring back the fan favorite of the original checkerboard pattern, the black and white diagonal, but we wanted to give it a little spice, had a little spice to it. So what we did is we made the board purple. Everyone loves purple. It's that question right there, number two.
Okay. How did the rules of your game influence your decision making on the design of your board?
Okay.
So basically, we just kind of made rules and kept making rules and kept making rules. And then so we just kept making rules and then eventually we just designed the board based off of it. And are we good? Can we cut?
Yeah, there's just a little bit.
So what part of the design process gave you the most challenges and why?
It was definitely deciding how the pieces move. We wanted to make it exciting and new, but we also didn't want to make anything too crazy. We wanted to keep all the pieces balanced still.
So what part of the design process gave you the most success when working on Chess 2?
Oh, I definitely say the freedom of just the allowance of creating new characters, in all honesty. It was really nice being able to just brainstorm these new pieces and how they would function on the board. And I think the shop is also a really new, good addition that allows for financial, political, and religious aspects to be included into the game.
Yeah, the 5, if you could change one thing about the design.
Yeah.
If you could change one thing about the design of your board, what would it be? Why? I would change nothing personally. I think it's kind of really good. We keep adding to it, but I don't think anything needs to be changed or removed, honestly. Do you want this?
I don't think that's...
Yeah, okay, so I mean, we have a piece that's just water, it just gets like this, it just gets wet. I can demonstrate, the piece, if it comes by, it gets wet.
Do you think on the actual board we should put some water in there?
No, there is water on there, yeah.
Oh, where in our
Yeah, no, there's actual water. It just gets a little bit wet. It doesn't really have anything.
What would happen if you were to drink that water?
You'd probably be fine. It's just
still recording?
Yeah. What were your major priorities and non-negotiables? What had to be in the pieces for your game?
Definitely the Goobler.
So, how did the rules of your game influence your decision making on the design of your pieces?
Oh, wow. Okay, well, everyone knows the original chessboard is, checkered. And we really had to keep in consideration that we didn't want the pieces to be too, traversing? We didn't want them to just be insanely overpowered. And I think really when it comes down to it, if we're looking at this from a socio-economic perspective, it really just,
What part of the design process gave you the most?
Did you need a water?
Yeah. What part of the design process gave you the most challenges? None really. We kind of blew it out of the park. We just got it honestly first try. Every idea that we've had has just been a I don't know. What term can a good one?
Absolute
banger. A banger. Yeah, they've just all been bangers. Yeah, we're really good designers.
Did you have the water?
Yeah. What part of the design process gave you the most successes and why?
What does that even mean? That's just stupid.
If you could change one thing about the design of your pieces, what would it be?
I think maybe the Jack Street piece shouldn't be colorblind. Is it hot in? Okay, so basically for this one, it's what part of the design process gave you the most challenges?
Okay.
Most challenges.
Mm-hmm.
Just keep that in mind. Okay.
Okay.
Did you need a water?
Yeah. What was the question? Chess 2. It's Chess 2.
What's your board game about?
Like the sequel to Chess.
Why are we still recording?
Because I just want to. We're getting this on tape, by the
I
way.
think ours might be a little complex.
Yeah, this is on tape.
This is on tape.
Yeah, we're gonna be
Yeah.
presenting this to Miss Megan McCormick.
Well, yeah, we're not cutting this out. We're putting this.
Yeah.
This is in now. You asking us that?
This is
yeah.
gonna influence your grade as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yep. Yep.
Anyways.
Okay, no cut.
How did the rules of your game influence your decision making on the design of your game pieces? What part of the design process gave you the most successes and why?
What made that noise?
What part of the design process gave you the most challenges?
What?
And yes, why? What part of the design process?
Did you need a water?
Yeah.
The water.
Yeah.
You need to stay refreshed.